Shelby, Ava Williams.
It was really exciting, and then whenever she hugged me, she said, "I haven't seen you since you were little," and I'm like, "You remembered me?" Like when I was in 3rd grade and went to one of her games. So she's a really just wholesome person. Her and Lindsay both. Normal people, when you meet them, you know, we see them as stars, and I still do, but just seeing them in this setting and hugging me like they're my friends, it's really cool.
Any other week, Ava Williams' MVP moment against Eugene in the Sophie Cunningham Classic would have been the clear high point. But in the wake of a Tri-Rivers tournament title and Saturday's thrilling statement win over Schuyler County to clinch it, Ava's big day felt more like a second serving of a delicious dessert, as North Shelby is currently riding the basketball equivalent of the ultimate sugar high.
You know what, I think the girls were still living on a little bit of adrenaline. We knew we had this game today. We knew we had to come out and put on a show, and that was our goal coming out. I told them to come out and just play basketball, have fun. I really didn't dream that we would shoot quite that well coming out, but it's a good thing we did. And you know what, I thought defensively we buckled down and played good enough, and like you said, kind of got through it.
I think our confidence, it was not always there. We kind of feel like we're the underdogs sometimes, and we are. We're a pretty small school, you know, got some younger girls on the bench, but you know, us 5 seniors, we've been playing long enough. I think we have the confidence now. You know, we show up to play everywhere we go, but I think those wins are kind of helping us prove that we can show up to play and win those games.
You know, at halftime yesterday, I actually looked them in the eye when we were down 4, and I said, "How many of you truly believe we would be this close?" And I don't think there was one of them, and they were honest. And I said, "If you don't believe now, you know where the door is." And I think that kind of resonated, and we went out and picked it up. And as I told them after the game, if you don't believe now, then you're in the wrong place, because you guys, the sky truly is the limit.
And considering the misfortune that derailed the Lady Raiders state title hopes before the season ever began last winter, there's a real good karma feel to what is going on in Shelbyville right now. Especially and particularly for Caroline Lindberger, who missed all of last season due to a torn ACL suffered in her last game of softball.
It helps a lot. Whenever she got released this summer, I was nearly in tears. I love Caroline. I've been playing with her since 3rd grade. You know, us 5, we're kind of like a group, and when one of us gone, it definitely hurt, and it showed last year. She's just another amazing ball player. Her IQ is so high, and having her on the court just makes me feel so much better, and you know, I'm just glad she gets to have her senior season.
Absolutely, and I know she was frustrated on offense today, but you know what? She went out there and guarded their best player today, and I thought held her in check most of the game. You know, yeah, she got pinned a couple times, but she went out there and busted her rear end, and again, just brings, I think, a level of comfort to the team knowing that she's out there with them.
The noteworthy elevation of point guard Sierra Kirby has been an equally pleasant surprise, so much so that you just can't call her a defensive specialist anymore after her MVP turn in the Tri-Rivers tourney.
I mean, I'd argue that Sierra is one of the best point guards in the Northeast Missouri. I trust her highly as my PG. I trust that she'll give me the ball. I trust that she can shoot, she'll drive. You know, she looks when she drives to pass it down, and so just having her there and knowing that we can trust her to do whatever she needs to do, and I think she knows what she can do, that helps a lot.
When she's seeing the floor and you've got to guard her on the 3 and you've got to guard penetration and she can pass like she does, and the last 2 nights she has played absolutely shut down defense. You know, she is turning her whole game around, and I think when you do that, the rest of the team kind of connects to her, and it becomes a lot of fun.
The emergence of new options to go along with that core nucleus has clearly broadened the Lady Raider bench to boot, making North Shelby feel very much like a team of the moment right now. And Shelbyville native and first-year skipper Chris Parsons like the anti-Thomas Wolfe.
It's honestly an amazing feeling. You know what? My dad gave me some wise words once where don't ever go home. And I listened to that most of the time, but when this opportunity came open, man, it was hard to pass up. And the crowds that we've had the last couple nights and support all week and the messages that I continue to get, it feels great to be back home and to know that we could get on a little bit of a roll and see what happens.